there's a latch on the back of the door to hold it open if you want.
Let me see that. Where is that? Oh, it hooks right in.
Hooks right in.
Okay.
This,
All right.
This stem comes to the factory like this, basically.
Just
Like
back here.
you want to lift it up, put it down. Of course, if you're traveling, you just put it away. So it's a nice way to be able to traverse in and out without having to,
Yeah.
jump up.
Okay.
Craig, how you doing?
All right.
How you doing?
All right. So, can you just show us where everything is? Generators, water, fridges. We're step by step.
The page over, but I'm going to come back to that. Okay. This just stays cold monthly. So this generator, we ran it, I think over the last couple of weeks, or actually the last couple of months now, probably running about 25 hours, just doing the breaking and testing low type deal. And it's been running since I left the room. Because let me tell you, the AC in the truck's okay, but the AC on the roof, I'm like full blast, like drinking my iced tea, chilling. So, this when you're operating, it just stays closed. You switch it to the side and show you at the end.
Alright.
How it turns on, turns off type deal. The big thing is, nothing underneath it. Around it, pulls it in from the bottom, that's all you're trying to hide. Because there's something that's never back.
Okay, it's really strong.
Oh, yeah.
Won't pick
A
up
lot of this I
anything.
open up, like all this loose dirt, just pull it in.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it stops your water at the beginning of the day.
It's dripping a little, huh?
Now it's the AC.
Oh, it's the AC.
The AC is running that, runs everywhere.
All right.
So the big thing is use a food grade hose. Basically, you're really just turning this. You're not turning the hose.
Okay.
Okay. This opens up to let the air out of the tank. If not, the tank will explode.
Good to know.
Okay? Well, I mean, you got a closed system.
Right.
Put volume in. Volume has to be removed.
Be removed. Got it. Okay.
So
Make sure it's uncapped when you're doing the thing. Got
Yeah.
it. All right.
and basically it just locks up.
All right. Me. Beautiful.
This is how you plug in a short connection. It's a
Okay.
50 amp short connection.
Oh yeah. I have the same one.
Okay. Yeah. So the good part about it is this has a light on it, so once you connect it, it shows it's indicating.
Beautiful.
Inside it's all automatic, it does it for you. You don't have to think about anything, just plug in or turn the generator on. The system just takes them out and whatever you want. Okay? This key is running right here. So essentially, when you're traveling around,
Oh yeah. Hello.
so of course there's a valve on each tank, and then you're just selecting whether you want this tank or the tank on the other side. There's two tanks.
Okay.
Okay? They're always filled here. Do not
So how do we know which tank is which tank?
so inside there's two separate gauges that show the driver's side and the passenger side. But here it's this tank
Okay.
and this is the far tank.
Got it.
So essentially, you just turn this on and then
Yeah.
turn this on. That's it. You're gonna use the other one, turn the other one on, turn that on. That's it.
Cool.
Okay?
Awesome.
Fill both tanks in the same spot, or you fill the other one on the other side?
The other one on the other side, yeah. So you pull it to like a U-Haul or RV gas place, or some people have like a remote place that comes. Oh, I'm sorry, this is to the generator there.
That goes to there.
The lock door.
The other one goes to the other
Water
one.
tank, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I got the other side, I have the truck over.
This side, same thing. Basically, you've got the tank. This is where they're gonna fill it here. The white cap, just like an RV. Okay,
I was gonna say this is exactly like an RV.
just like an RV.
I have a brand new Thor
Yeah,
in
yeah,
my yard,
yeah.
so yeah. Okay. Alright.
So you got the TV. I got a remote for it inside. You can show Wi-Fi.
This is great.
However you want. It does have a USB.
Is this a speaker system down
Speakers
here?
are all built
Okay.
in, yeah. So it's your shelf. Click it up when you're done.
Click it down.
The four things. Click it down.
Yep.
That's it. They'd only ordered like a 4 foot, but I was like, yeah, you know what, just, in case you want to put napkins, you want to put marketing material or whatever else.
Okay.
And then, that's it. Of course, like anything else. The great thing about the doors is it provides protection so you don't get the glare on the screen.
weatherproofing as well. I mean, that's really great. Okay.
So Johnny will go over last at the end. There's some lights out here that I'll show you.
Okay. It's an automatic awning, I assume? No. Oh, no? Oh, no.
So up here you got your load center, which does it all for you. The media player, which ties into the speakers. Essentially, you know, you just turn it on. You can Bluetooth something. You can put a USB in, SD card. Blah,
Awesome.
blah, blah, blah,
That's
whatever.
awesome. Okay.
So up at the front, we've got your top switch, which is the generator switch. Down is off. When you're first starting it first thing in the morning, you're gonna hold the prime button, typically about 6 to 8 seconds. Then you're gonna press the start button. Now keep in mind that when you bring electricity first to the truck, like in your RV, this, God bless you, the smart device at the up top that decides where power is coming from takes about 20 seconds or so to decide
Okay.
whether it likes the power, doesn't like the power, whether you're gonna be living in the dark ages today or not, you know, type deal.
All right.
But it does take, you know, roughly about 20 seconds or so. Then you'll hear it click, and everything will come back on. But it's kind of like a safety pre-up, like, oh hey, everything's running smoothly. Okay, I'll give you the juice.
Cool. Oh, okay, got it.
She's
Cool.
like, yeah, I mean, this ain't working.
All right, cool.
These are your propane tanks. They're both filled up. We filled them up before it came down. Again, you got one on the driver's side, one on the passenger side.
Got it.
Tell you exactly how much volume's there. Keep in mind that just like with the generator, I did stop again, filled up the gas tank.
Awesome.
This thing gets about 9 miles to the gallon,
Oh, super.
Eight-
Exactly like an old school camper.
maybe like
then.
8.5.
Okay.
And because they filled it up about a month ago,
All right.
and then they ran testing. So keep in mind when you run the generator based on the load is going to consume somewhere between a half to a gallon of gas. Full load it's a gallon, maybe 1.1. So if you run the generator for 20 hours, you're using 20 gallons of gas. There's only 42 gallons of fuel in the tank. So if you run the generator for 20 hours, you're using a half tank.
Yep.
You don't want the tank to go below a third, as
Yeah.
I wrote in the paperwork. You probably could get to a quarter, but don't tell anybody else that, okay?
All right.
That's not
We're
a little
doing
secret.
Boston rules.
That's
I
all a
hear
little
you.
secret.
Okay.
You know, it's
All right,
like
that's
I err always on the side of like, hey,
Caution, you don't want to risk it.
yeah,
We're out
don't
in
go
the
beyond
public.
a third, yeah. And then people say, well, did you really mean a third? Like I ran it to a quarter, it still worked.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
yes, you know.
So just to know, just keep it full, basically,
Well, just keep in
or
mind
keep
that-
it above half.
Yeah, and the generator is a small engine, so it's just like your lawnmower type thing. You know, the fuel nowadays already has enough crap in it, like ethanol and
Yeah.
things like that,
Yeah, yeah.
and it gums everything up.
Okay.
So the last thing you want to do is pull in whatever sediment is in the bottom of this tank into that fuel line as well. I mean, the fuel line's like, and it's only got a 14 psi fuel pump,
Yeah.
so it's not like a vehicle that's got 40, 60 psi in the fuel line type deal. Cool. Okay.
Cool. What else?
So over here, everything else is just like a regular vehicle, of course.
GPS.
It
cool.
will yell at you though when you exceed it. Like if you're on like a local road, even on the highway though, but if you're like on a local
Oh,
road,
beep at you saying that you're
oh
going
no,
to.
it says, "Boop! You've exceeded the posted limit."
Okay.
Like I mean, it is like horrifying annoying. That's
Well,
why-
I guess nobody's speeding in this
that's
vehicle.
why in my little bag I have my own little speaker. I set the speaker up.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I'm like, oh yeah, I can't deal with Maybelline. Maybelline's gonna drive me crazy.
What's over here?
Just your AC, fan,
Okay.
stuff like that.
All right.
It's all part of the original truck itself.
All right. And this is just power
Yeah,
power
this is
panel.
your load center with all your breakers. And then you've got the control system, a media player, and then now you're on back to your water system. So you turn the water on and off here. Basically,
Right.
that's just the pump. You can see how much battery is, how much is in the fresh tank. Well, you're not going to use the black tank, but you know. the
Nope.
gray tank,
I got it.
No pooping on the truck. It's not
No black
appropriate.
tanking in here.
It's not appropriate.
Not appropriate. All right. So let me.
Over the sink right here, you've got a hot water heater. It's on demand, so it requires electricity to run the electronics. but it uses propane to fuel the system.
Got it.
So essentially, all you're
So the heater in it is run by propane, but
Yeah.
it needs electricity to
Use
actually
electricity
pump
to
it.
operate, yeah.
Yeah.
So
This is not a typical standard 3-bay, right? This
no,
is
it's,
not.
it's more for concession.
Yeah.
You see,
How many hand sinks are in
We're
here?
gonna turn the propane on. Hand six, one hand sink.
Okay, one hand sink. Okay. We're thinking two. It's okay.
Like, why is this going on? Well, it's got no propane now. Okay. So typically you turn it on and within a few seconds it's gonna fire up, it's gonna bring the temperature up to about, you wanna dial this in wherever you really want. I would say somewhere probably around like 105.
Right, we keep it 160-ish, 163 at school. So.
Oh, you're burning people. Okay, perfect. I'm going to school with you.
Safety and sanitation.
Yeah, not that hot. Trust me. But there's no part of my body that needs 160 degrees.
Well, dishes, grease. That's
Yeah.
what we use. I mean,
this
that's
thing's, it like literally boom.
okay.
Like 10 seconds tops. I mean, you're already up to that temp. Keep in mind, there's only a little tiny coil in there. So if you go turn it back on in a few minutes, it may take another few seconds to switch back on.
Oh, wow.
And it'll, take the temperature right back up. I tuned it down now because I usually don't keep it that hot.
So you got to click both of these on?
No, they just
okay.
adjust this one
Oh.
for the gas regulator, how much fuel you want to burn. This is the water temp regulator, so you just make what temp you want to. And you'll tweak that based on your liking and choice. And
Okay.
We'll
Love.
figure it out as
Yeah.
we use it.
full on party or
It's okay.
burn the child. Woohoo!
All
Hey
right.
Jimmy, you better like to do dishes today. We're gonna burn you.
Oh boy. All right.
This is an empty cabinet for your chemicals, your stuff, your wears, your tears, your children that you.
Fridge. As soon as you turn everything on, fridge goes on.
Oh yeah.
Has set temperature. Just
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not a
yeah.
fridge. It's a
Yeah.
fridge freezer convertible.
Just a temp inside. It's more for drinks.
All right, more for drinks.
Yeah,
Okay.
stuff like that.
All right.
Or Jimmy, when he burned himself, you can jump in.
Yeah, Jimmy's not allowed.
This is your counter unit. Oh.
You can leave those in it. We'll take the Red Bull if you want to leave it. All right, so low boy is just more counter space.
Yeah, counter space,
All right.
refrigeration, 2 ovens, griddle, 6 burner, broiler, another griddle. This allows you to like do different things or no cross contamination. Fish or vegetables, beef or pork or
Okay.
chimichangas, you can call me up.
Chimichangas.
I love me a
Who
chimichanga.
doesn't? All right.
What's the burn rate on the propane on these units? It look like you go through those 2 tanks.
No.
No.
I mean, because granted, think of like the Fryer's 90,000 BTU. These are like 30, 40,000, and that's at full bore. You got that thing cranked all the way to the end. You're probably going to burn like 400,000, 450,000 BTU at max. You have everything on all at the same time, full-fledged the whole way. So 450 BTU, you're probably at almost 2 gallons an hour. So you have that for 15 hours of vending. Most trucks go out. they
50 or
vend
15?
15.
15 hours
Yeah,
of vending
everything-
straight through with everything
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, full. This on 450.
With both
yeah.
propane tanks. If they're full,
Yeah,
you're
they're full,
cranking.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Yeah.
cranking for 15 hours.
Yeah, but these normally if you do in the oven, like say you're making a brisket, you're only gonna put it on 200, 225. You're making rolls 350 for like an hour, 20 minutes, maybe 2-3 sets, boom, boom, boom. But then the oven goes off. You might use 2 of these heat up some soups, stews, or broths, or whatever else. This is typically on like a low and a medium. But you got some veggies over here, you got some other product over there, and then instead of using 40,000 BTU, you're using like 15. This still using close to 25,000 BTU, and the last one maybe you're doing burgers or chicken, you're probably going to be close to 30,000 BTU. So average truck with the fryer, you're looking at probably 200,000 BTU constant use, and you're 25, 27 hours of vending. The great thing is every time you jump in the driver's seat, you can tell how much fuel's in there. Once it gets to half, what do?
Fill it.
Fill it up.
Yes,
there
sir.
we go. Always.
All right,
always-
logistics questions. I know a lot about these ovens. I know a lot about these knobs. When they get hot, they do melt.
Yeah, they
You got
do.
you got silicone. Is there silicone replacements for these kind of units?
Probably. You look up Webstrong. Most of this equipment all came from there.
All right.
We literally just go on, you know, buy
Because
whatever it is you
they're
want.
legit plastic,
Right.
and we've had multiple problems with these knobs.
The
Yeah.
problem with the food trucks is like this. You could go buy a Viking or, you know, big heavy duty range. But just like that fryer later at the end, you go buy a Pitco fryer later, you have a pizza shop. Put it in a pizza shop, it's gonna operate for 10 years, might clean it, a little bit of maintenance, whatever that's it. So you spend your $1,000, 10 years to make it fries, right? Take that same Pitco fryer later, you put it in one of these food trucks, 2 years, the well breaks, thing starts leaking.
Well, things are shifting, things are moving. You can't.
This
Yeah.
baby's like a milkshake gone wrong.
Okay.
So what I tell everybody is you want a value line, you know, and understand that in like 3 years.
There's going to be
4
turnover for
Yeah,
equipment.
for
You're going to
equipment,
need it. Yeah.
So don't go buying a $1,000 range or $2,000 front because I don't care who makes the fry like these things gonna fall apart.
Okay. Cool.
You know.
That's
So,
good. That's good. That's great. I
you
mean,
know,
that's a great.
I
yeah.
just tell everybody don't spend. You know, it's one thing you're making a nice, fine French little restaurant. You want certain things that are very expensive.
No, I got
absolutely
you. Use
perfect.
the money.
Yeah,
You know, but
It's only a 3-year commitment anyway.
Yeah.
3 years in, it's done.
I mean,
Well-
this isn't going to be hard and heavy every day of the
Yeah.
week kind
So
of
you'll
thing
get, you'll,
either.
you'll
so
get more life out of the fry later. But I
Yeah.
can tell you these trucks like Boston Burger, who have like 3 of these fry laters in there,
Oh.
every 2.5 years they're in what they use for 3 fries.
crazy,
Yeah.
crazy.
Or
Okay.
like the egg roll trucks. This is a chef base. So you just pop in hotel pans, 1, 2, 3. So for all your meats, cheeses, things like what we always try to do is design where you're gonna have stations. Everything got to be station oriented. This way here, you know, you're cooking stuff here. You know, a lot of people turn this into a nice little hot hole with some double basins. You know, okay.
The pilot to light these now, is it front or is it way in the back?
It's kind of, it's not right in the front, but it's just in enough where you need the super wick stick.
All right,
And
so
then,
make sure we got a bunch of
And
those.
usually
okay.
what I do is I turn the pilots off because I don't trust anybody.
I hear you.
You know, so
No,
I
I
just
know.
go in. They're on right now because we've already tested all this. Like we put oil on everything that we tested. The only thing I would definitely do is recommend boiling up that fryer. You know, and then hitting it again with the oil. Like we have a seasoned oil that we put on all the stones and all these like grates when we turn them on.
Season, just a spray. You're using a spray,
little
just
spray,
like a,
yeah.
okay.
But the best thing is kind of
Cook
like
out-
a
cook out
good
the
like
deep
cleaning
fry.
oil. Just put it on low, then medium, then low. Let
Is
it
it
heat
okay?
up.
I mean, we're gonna use canola for allergies. We have to.
Goddamn Jimmy.
Almost like a black.
Yeah, so you just want to, like we've already turned this on and off a couple of times.
Yeah.
Put the oil on it, let it soak in really good.
So these are pre-seasoned. We're good. We don't have to do. Oh, you want to? You want to?
Just a little bit. You know, we didn't do it like an hour, hour and a half each time. That's right. Just put it on low, let it sit very low, and turn it up for about 8 to 10 minutes. Then turn it back to low.
Okay.
You know.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, but
Just-
again, it's just whatever, you know, whatever you guys want to do. I mean, I do enough to test it. Remember, my goal is to make sure that before it leaves my shop, this turns on. It turns on a couple days from now. It turns on a couple days from now. It turns on a couple days from now. We turn the gas on, the gas on, the gas on, the gas on. Everything all has its own dedicated gas shut-off line. So of course, this is for this unit, that unit, the last unit is the fryer.
Trap for up top.
Yep.
Okay.
So anything that comes out has these little things that we made. So that way they
Oh,
don't,
I saw. Oh, that's so
they
great.
don't come flying out.
Oh, sick. Cleaning's gonna be easy
Because
then.
if not, it comes flying out. Look, see?
Yep.
Oh no, the guy's like, I swear I cleaned everything.
Rat. Little rat. Guess I'm
How
already
sharp is
cleaning.
that?
I guess I'm already
Huh?
cleaning.
I just wonder how sharp that is. I don't know. I tried to move it around.
Okay.
I did it.
Nice. Okay.
So
For
that's
all the suppression systems.
all suppression tied into a safety valve right there. So depending on whatever your town wants, They may want a hood sticker before you go out the bank to validate that it's clean because it's new. Well, it's new. Was it clean? I don't know. It's new.
It's brand new, so I'm guessing it's probably clean. Yeah. Heard. Okay. Trash.
It's like my
Deli
wife
case.
reminds me about
It's chilling. Getting cool already?
Are they clean?
Is this rack? What is going on here?
TJ Maxx, sell it.
Oh, okay. It's just not set up. And the tray's buckled down. Well, that's not good. Hold up. Yes, sir. We got a missing knob.
Let's see that. Oh, this is for that.
Yeah, it's not. I don't even see where it'd go into.
What was in there? This. What the hell?
Is that broken?
The
It
whole,
looked like it snapped off a little.
the whole shield pin. Oh yeah, look.
Did it snap off?
Yeah, there should be a mount right there.
Yeah, there should be a mount.
Not good. See, milkshake already.
Did it pull up into one of those packaging things?
Well, the problem is, I don't even.
Yeah, but the problem is there should be a. See how
I mean, I
this-
see the plastic knobs in the back that's holding up this back part here, but I don't see the hole for it.
There's a hole. Oh, there's a tab.
You got them? Oh, so they just came wiggled loose when you were driving, right? Here, I'll hold it up so you got it. A little lower, a little lower.
This is not video thing. Can I catch it there?
I mean, I can do it later. I mean, or whenever we do it.
No, I'm just saying.
Because we're going to have to clean this. I mean, obviously, we got some jingle jangle going on.
Okay.
It's, I mean, whatever. You can see the.
Oh, there we go.
Am I helping or hurting?
There we go. Oh yeah, driving around here is wonderful.
Oh yeah, I bet. A couple of weeks to be done in a couple of
And
weeks.
of course, I didn't follow your directions at all.
Of course not. You follow GPS. Could you come in this road here?
So I came down here after I went through past some children's thing, bunch of dirt roads.
Oh wow, you went through.
People walking around and
Shepherd, very, very smart.
gave me good directions.
I'm like, no horses. No horses.
Oh, holder. Hot and cold or warmer only? Okay.
So proofer, warmer.
Proof or warmer?
So say if you're gonna do breads or whatever, you throw the proof first.
Yeah.
Or if you're gonna hot hold things like, you know, stuffed peppers, meatballs,
Okay.
turkey dinners,
Yeah.
Jimmy. The black one up top is a propane sensor. So
This guy right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you will see it fluctuate because it's kind of close to this propane device, but it should never go above 2.
Alright.
And it will alert you anyways. But it is very, very sensitive. I mean, very, very sensitive.
Like too sensitive?
Kind of a little bit, but
Alright.
when you don't use this thing, it'll drop back down. It's doing now, but when you use this propane device, it will, it will be like, oh, hey, I'm at 1.
So these are the overhead light switch for all of these.
Yep.
What about the outdoor? We have outdoor lights?
Right here.
Alright.
So you got ones that are in the windows, and ones
Okay.
that are outside. So if you come outside,
Ta-da! Okay. The other 2 sensors that were on there, what are those? There's a propane. What was the other things that were up there? What is...
this is for the solar panel they installed for the trickle charger. So the solar panel on the roof.
Okay.
So
How
get-
much does that generate?
Get your solar credit, you know. Gotta put in your solar credit.
Oh, solar
Doesn't
credit.
does it's more really just to keep these batteries very healthy. Especially what I find with the schools is they like to let things sit dormant for days and weeks and months and months.
So it's gonna keep it healthy just
Yeah,
by
just
being in the
basically
sun and
very
generating.
slow trickle charge. Make sure the snow gets brushed off it, but it's literally right here. I haven't actually put that in because we went out one time, I think in January, and the truck wouldn't start, and it was bullshit. So I had one on the shelf. I just put it on.
Time. It was
Free,
time.
free for you.
Thank you. Good to know. It is. It's all for me.
Amazon, $44.
Whatever.
That's right,
All right.
girlfriend. This is all your 12-volt stuff.
Cool.
So this connects to this. You know, remember these lights on the outside are all 12 volt, and this panel's producing 12 volt. So
Is
basically,
this storage too? What is this? Oh, this is just maintenance.
Good glove compartment.
So this could be for the front windshield. That's what. Is this a cover?
No. This is for the awning.
Oh,
You
awning.
put that on there
Okay.
just for it's off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
All right, we should probably do awning too, right?
okay, let me get the rod. Got the favorite awning? My favorite awning.
Perfect. Ooh, I like this little captain's chair here.
The jump seat.
Yeah, the jump seat.
So you know the C-130 is going down and just jump right out.
Okay.
On guard.
So this is a lot of truck for 2 people.
Where is that hook again? You put on the top shelf in there?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I hide it.
How far out does it go?
Oh, it goes like 9. Do not put it out. It's like even if the people do not go up past like 6 or 8 feet. It goes out 9 feet.
Wind?
Yeah. Wind, other trucks, people who like to swing things around.
Okay.
Crazy
Just
stuff
enough
like
to
that.
give you some shielding
Yeah,
for your
yeah.
clients and.
I mean, the doors really do that, but they ordered it, so they got it.
Okay. Seems easy. These just click down. How do they lock up? So we gotta. Can we lock up the windows?
Keys right here.
Oh, they're just attached to it. Okay.
No, they come right up. It's just on rings. We have a lot of locking the doors because. And this you just got to program with whatever internet or Wi-Fi or whatever you're going to use.
Amy, can you hold my phone for me and videotape just so I can do
Inside
it
it?
myself and figure out how this whole thing goes together? All right, so we gotta set this up. USB and everything.
Yep, USB.
Can that be controlled inside the truck as well?
If USB has like an IR or that, you're mostly going to launch everything from the front of the CDs. If you loaded the USB in the driver, and put some gear on it, display board, software, you're going to launch everything.
I mean, I'm not sure, but I kind of want to say. So you have to double click each side, or do you need
All four, yep.
do you need 2 people to do it?
Go along.
All right.
Be quick about it.
These come as somebody really tall has to do this, or how do we get these?
We probably need a step stool.
Step ladder,
Yeah,
or
step-
you do it outlet. Outlet the awning.
We probably should have a step ladder.
There you go.
Okay.
Or just move down.
There's also a ladder. Okay. Woo! Try not to ruin those decals.
Do it like this way.
Okay.
I was almost there, I swear.
You had an idea. It didn't work out.
There's a handle right here.
buddy, for you.
Cool.
So what are you guys gonna do with the truck?
Do community outreach with nutritious
I saw
food.
another one in Holyoke. I stopped at the Shell station.